when DDG was like, Holly, why you open your door? And she was like, I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. But then you'll see more average women these days talking about, what do you mean you want me to open my door?
My husband has completely cleaned out.
But as a girl who's been working out for about 4 or 5 years and been to a lot of gyms, I can promise you he's going up to lots of girls, talking about their form. Why are guys taking in their little French bulldogs to the club? I'll tell you why. It's to get female attention.
Hey guys, welcome back to More to Life. Before I get into this video, I ask that you like, comment, subscribe, also smash that notification bell just to be sure you get all my videos as soon as I release them. Let's get right into this.
All right, y'all, I cracked the code. I find out why Holly looks and seems just like a dream girl. It's because she's feminine. Holly is the perfect example of a feminine woman. Y'all know that one video where DDG said something? He was like, Holly, why you do that? Like, I didn't like that you do that. No. Holly opened her door. And DDG was like, Holly, why you open your door? And she was like, I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. But then you'll see more average women these days talking about, what do you mean you want me to open my door? I got 2 hands, I can open my door. Or when DDG says like he wants something and then she'll be like, you know what, babe, I'll cook it for you. Don't worry. Not to mention, she allows like DDG to be masculine. Like he don't have to try too hard to seem like the man because she's so feminine that he's the man, if you know what I'm saying. And that's how she's getting whatever she wants out of DDG, simply because she's playing the role of a woman. So the key to being a dream girl is to simply be feminine.
You know, and I seen another video, right? A woman reacted to her and said, didn't you learn that from your mother and from your older sisters and from your aunts? No. You know what that woman didn't realize that responded to her? I'm actually happy she's seen that. She's seen it. There's no good examples out there nowadays. Only examples you see are women doing what? Going on TikTok, going on videos, bashing guys, shaming. Oh, this guy's, they're calling guys punks, suckers, losers, false claiming grape, all types of stuff. Everything but being feminine. And what are they doing? Bashing women being feminine. I'm happy for this. We finally get to see a woman who seen and understood that she's young. But will it happen in mass? No, it won't. But in mass, what will happen is guys will start to get their passports and leave. That will start happening in mass. But I'm happy to see that video though. Let me go on to the next one.
I can't believe I just got home and my husband has completely cleaned out the house. I just can't believe this. He was even so petty that he took the carpet, the carpet. I mean, really? So that's what men doing now? Like you leave and you start pulling up everything that you paid for?
I said, hold up, wait a minute.
Wow, guys, like, I really don't believe this. I am a total shock.
Something ain't right.
No, it wasn't just petty for that reason, right? Let me tell you what the guy did. Let me tell you what he had a nerve to do. He had a nerve. I'm gonna show it to you guys right now. This is her husband right here.
So when someone breaks up with you and they forget how petty you are, and they come and they tell you to get all of your and get the fuck out, but they also forgot that you bought the floor and installed it yourself.
He cold.
Oh yeah, that floor's coming with me. Follow for more.
I can't believe I just got home.
And then he had a nerve to repost the video again.
And
So, as you guys can obviously see, he's showing the video again, right? He took off all of the floors in the home, because this is a whole nother floor, right? So every floor in the home, he put down and he took it right up. He proved the point. She said, take everything you came with. I'm not mad at him. I'm not mad at him. He's another one of those guys that said, I'm tired of being done wrong. It's probably other things. It's probably things that she did wrong. It's always something like that, right? Something he did wrong, something she did wrong. It's, oh, take all your stuff and get out of here. I don't need you to be a possessive man. Could you imagine? Could you imagine? That's the song of the day right now. But yeah, he up and did that. He's a lot pettier than me, but sometimes guys need to be that petty just to prove a point, and point was proven, for sure.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Let me hop on to the next one.
These are the types of guys that you need to avoid dating at all costs. Yes, there are exceptions, but as a girl who's been working out for about 4 or 5 years and been to a lot of gyms, I can promise you he's going up to lots of girls, talking about their form, trying to sell them on workout plans. It honestly just gives, where's my hug at? 2, if he is a mama's boy, or the mom's just obsessed with him in general. First of all, the mom is going to be extremely jealous of you, and no matter what she says about you, he's never going to stick up for you in this situation. I'm all for healthy mom-son relationships, but whenever she would rather sit with her son at a family dinner than her husband, that's a problem. 3, the guy who brings his dog to places it really shouldn't be. Huh? I'm not talking about an outdoor chill sports bar type situation. I'm talking about clubs. Why are guys taking in their little French bulldogs to the club? I'll tell you why. It's to get female attention. And of course, there's a lot more, but I'm really not trying to make an hour-long video.
All right, now, I'm sure tons of guys were in there in the comments. I didn't research it. Were in her comments getting on her, right? And then women are wondering why guys stalk the comments nowadays and say, hey, who do you think you are? Because it's true. Who does she think she is? This is a perfect example of pretty privilege. I'm gonna call a spade. She's gorgeous, right? Her watching me react to her video right now, saying that, she said, yeah, you know, that's right. You know, y'all can have me. You know how it is, right? And then guys are giving her way. She's one of those girls that always get her way. But who is she going for? She's not going for those guys that give her way. She's going for the guys that don't give her way. And then they wonder why guys are such jackoffs nowadays, right? So you mean to tell me, with a woman like this, with less, more women with less, so, oh, guys that do this, that, and that doesn't show you there's a problem? That doesn't show you her pretty privilege is going to have her loss until when? Until how old, guys? You already know. Because she's not going to feel it at 30. She's getting close. She's not going to feel it at 30. She's one of those women who are going to wait till they're 40. Always happens. And you ever notice that you see a woman hitting 40 looking old, but still looking somewhat good, and still don't have a man? Miss Brianna, that's her. She's going to be one of them. Still never going to learn. This woman in the Philippines right now, 25 looking like her, talking about Shang, yeah. And look at her. See the difference? How the scale's weighing out. I think it's weighing out more to the favor of guys leave. Let me hop on to the next.
Have you ever talked to a girl or a guy and they were just like their body count was like completely different than what you expect?
Yeah, I think it's the opposite where I think they're a hoe and they've only done under 20.
Even if you do a new person every month and you've been here for 4 years, that already adds up.
That's a lot of even during my phase, I made a list. But I actually couldn't remember a couple of them, and I'm like, wow, I've only been doing this for 6 months. Imagine these have been hoeing around for 3 years.
Man, she said, I've only been doing this for 6 months. Could you imagine? You see how she limited the number? Could you imagine? Imagine people that have been doing it for 3 years. Just like the girl who was 20 and over 100 already. She's probably the same, right? When women say, I've only been doing it for, I've only this amount. You start timesing. You get the calculator out and say, okay, whatever number she says. Oh, only been doing it for 6 months. 6 years, right? You times that by 10. 6 months, 6 years. Only 20 times that by 10. 200. Yeah, it's really like that. And it's bad. The reason why it's really like that is because they want you to look at them in a certain way. They want you to see them in a higher light. Why? Why must you see all women in a higher light? So you can be a simp. So they can disqualify you. The first thing they're looking to do, disqualify. They want to mark that stamp over the top of your head. I see Jay simping. Boop! Disqualify. I see this happening. He's a munch. You turn into.
You thought I was feeling you? No. That nigga
Munch.
Do the munch. Get that song. The munch. They quick to put a guy in the munch category and disqualify him. Most women want to do that. That's a lot of times women want that more than, actually no, they want both the same. They want to get with random guys all the time and disqualify guys.
It's not my fault.
They want to boost their ego all the time, and guys aren't going for it anymore. That's why guys have stopped talking to women. Why would a guy boost a woman's ego to get nothing out of the deal? They ain't doing it no more. All right, guys, this says, oh, I never said we have to deal with each other. I won't, and I wouldn't advocate for that, right? So she's talking about black men and black women staying together. She said she would advocate for that. And then this guy said, I think that was ready to plan. That's like reminding you to eat. Remember to drink you some water tomorrow. So what this guy is saying is passport bros, their plan is already not to stay with black women, right? That's what he said there. And then the lady went ahead and responded and took away everything she said. This is what she said. She said, yeah, but those women, talking about women overseas, aren't bringing them home either. Of course they're not, because we're going to their home. And he said, which goes back to black men and black women still only deal with each other. She had the nerve to say this. And the woman is saying agreed right under it. What is this showing? What is it showing? Right? So you see how she said, oh, I don't want those guys, right? That's what they're saying. They don't want them. They don't want you, but they don't want anyone else to have you. She's pretty much telling guys, you stay here and sit here right until I'm good and ready to be with you, then I'll pick you up. This has to be the craziest thing ever, guys. What is this I'm looking at? They're admitting to it now. They're admitting, I want you to sit right there until I'm good and ready for you. And these are what? Young women. They got to be like 28, going to 30, right? They want you to wait until they hit 38 and they're done. They're done running the streets. And then give you the time of day. And you can't have no kids. You already know about that, right? Oh, I want a man that doesn't have no kids. And you can't have any kids. The proof is in the pudding. It's wicked out here, but you guys already know the deal. You already know that they're like that. And this is actually sad. And I feel sad for brothers that's sitting behind and can't see this and can't see these things, because this right here proves it all. And it's not going to work. And I'm happy I seen this and was able to decode this and break this down, because more guys like you need to see it, because more of you need to realize there's definitely more to life than standing around waiting for them. See y'all next video. Coming.